works at the hospital. And some of you have come an awfully long way. Did I hear some have come from America for today's event? Who's here from America? Put your hands up. Goodness me. And the others are locally go to school here, don't you? Well, you're going to be very proud of your granny when you hear this. Right. The Hampden Park Quilt Challenge took 4 years to complete, with 3,000 quilters making 4,000 quilts. Among the quilters were Girl Guides, Scouts and young people from the Duke of Edinburgh Awards. This event brought together quilters from America, Europe and Japan and produced £50,000 for Alzheimer's Scotland while raising awareness of dementia. Anne is the person behind this ambitious volunteer achievement and has since gone on to raise another £50,000. Her commitment and determination to start a project and finish it with flair has brought happiness and hope to countless vulnerable people. Anne Hill has spent the last few decades using her sewing skills to raise awareness of dementia. Her memory trigger quilts have proved highly effective in allowing those with the condition to remember their past. She does all this for free, with care and attention, all the while supporting their family and friends. She is the quilter in residence for Alzheimer's Scotland and has exhibited locally, nationally and internationally. The Quilt Festival at Shambelly House, New Abbey, Dumfriesshire, called on her to rouse fellow quilters to submit their designs for display, and the result was astounding. Over 1,000 visitors, some from far afield as the Americas, attended. And the money raised from this venture went to the Shambelly House Trust, a charity for creative inspiration and creative education, a group that promotes well-being and nature-based activities. The aim of Quilt Hug is to bring some light and love into a dark time. And haven't we seen a bit of a dark time recently? Using her connections, she called on the Shambelly quilters to make and donate lap quilts or cushions. And again, the response was outstanding, overwhelming. Under her guidance, the group has been reaching out to the vulnerable and the elderly in the region during the pandemic. A nomination for a Quilt Hug is simple. Anyone can put forward someone they know. The quilt will have a label attached to it stating, "Quilted Hug made with love for you." It's been observed that the impact of receiving a quilt hug is immense and immediate. From lifting depression to providing a tactile example of love, they've been a huge success. During these dark times, the quilt colours brought a ray of sunshine, with more than 200 quilt hugs distributed in Dumfries and Galloway, and the work goes on still. Her latest COVID project is face coverings. In collaboration with the People's Project, she's made and organised the distribution of face masks to keep people safe as the lockdown eases, or we hope that it eases. Maybe speaking too soon here. Currently, more than 1,000 masks have been issued free of charge. Now, Anne, this was written about 18 months ago, possibly 2 months ago. So, you may have done many more things since that time. But look, what you've done here is absolutely outstanding. You have served your local community. You've brought sunshine into people's lives. You've given hope to people. And you've encouraged those who perhaps never picked up a needle before to go for it and do something. And I would imagine that particularly in lockdown, just to sit there, when times were dark, really dark, and to just do a little bit of sewing and quilting must have been incredibly therapeutic. Your work with vulnerable people, your work to raise money for dementia has been second to none. Here in Dumfries and Galloway, we are incredibly proud of you. And I know that Mousel, the whole village, should tonight be cheering for you, because in the rest of Dumfries and Galloway, we certainly think you're an amazing woman. And Anne, would you please like to stand up?